So all of you, welcome back to today's class. In our last class, we have discussed the basic concept of rational numbers, some properties of rational numbers, and we have solved one examples based on these properties. So in the last class, I have told you that in today's class, we'll be starting our exercise, right? So let's begin our exercise of chapter 8, that is rational numbers. So see what is our first question. So if you look here, our first question is, using properties, find minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 6. That is, using properties, we have been asked to solve the question, right? So let's see how we are going to solve it. Okay, now if you listen here, see how you can solve this, right? See, we have studied many properties, right? Commutative property, distributive property, associative property, and so on. So let's see which property is suitable in this case. See, you can see here that 3 by 5 and here also you have 3 by 5, right? So we have same number here, right? So we can rearrange this, right? So we have studied commutative property, right? So what is commutative property? A plus B equal to B plus A. This is our commutative property. So we can rearrange these numbers first. That is our first step. Okay. So right here, 2 by 3 into 3 by 5. Now you can bring this term here. Okay. So write minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. Now what is remaining term? 5 by 2, right? So write here plus 5 by 2. So I have rearranged the numbers and I have written like this. Okay. Now see which property you can apply here. See, you have studied distributive property, right? So here first you can write whichever property you are applying here. Okay. So write here using commutative property. Okay. Now our next step is that you can see here 3 by 5 term is common and here also 3 by 5 term is common. So you can take that 3 by 5 term outside. Okay. That is, if I am writing here, taking 3 by 5 term as common. Okay. Because in this part also 3 by 5 is there and in this part also 3 by 5 is there, right? So we can take that term as common term. Okay. So if I take this 3 by 5 outside, what is the remaining term here? Minus 2 by 3, right? So write that minus 2 by 3, or else do one thing, you take common minus 3 by 5 you take outside. Okay, so I have taken minus 3 by 5 term outside. Okay, so what is the remaining term here? 2 by 3, because I have taken the negative sign outside. Okay, now what is remaining here? I have taken this 3 by 5 outside, right? So 1 by 6 and 1 minus is here, right? So right, plus 1 by 6. Okay, see how you have got this? I have taken 3 by 5 term outside. Okay, minus 3 by 5 I have taken here. So this will become plus 2 by 3 and this will become plus 1 by 6. Okay, because in both cases negative sign is there. Okay, so I have taken it like that. Now what is the remaining term here? 5 by 2. So here you are using distributive property. Okay. So whichever property you are using each step, you have to write that property in this side. Okay. So it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. So I have solved like this. Now what you have to take? You have to take the LCM of this part. Okay. So tell me, what is the LCM of 3 and 6? Yeah, LCM of 3 and 6 is 6, right? So 3 into 2 equal to 6. Same way you have to multiply in the numerator also, that is 2 into 2. Okay, so write 3 into 2, 2 into 2, okay, plus 1 by 6 and our remaining term is 5 by 2, right? Okay. Now what we have to do is, see, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 2, 6, right? So minus 3 by 5 into 4 plus 1 by 6. Plus 5 by 2. Okay. So I have taken the LCM of this part. Then I have got 2 into 2, 4 plus 1. Then instead of writing 6 two times, I have written 6 as a one term. Okay. Then plus 5 by 2. Okay. Now tell me minus, okay, I will write here. Okay. Minus 3 by 5. 4 plus 1 is 5, right? So 5 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Okay. So you have got this step. Okay. So I am just rubbing it. Okay. Okay, so minus 3 by 5 into 5 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Now you can see that 5, 5. So you can just cut this 5, 5. Okay, then 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. So minus 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So I can write this as minus 1 plus 5 by 2. So your answer is 5 minus 1 by 2 equal to 4 by 2. That 4 by 2 is your answer. So understood? So if a problem is given to you, first see whichever property you can apply in that problem and solve it in that way. Okay. So see once more that problem and try to do the question by your own. Okay. So let's move on to the second question. Okay. Now we are going to start the second question of first part. Okay. So our question is, all of you look here, 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2 plus 1 by 14 into 2 by 5. So this is the question. Now in the same way, first you have to check which property you can apply here. Okay, so by seeing the question itself, you can say that if you take this term and this term first. Why? Because you are having 7 here and you are having 14 here. You all know that 7 into 2 equal to 14, and also here 2 by 5 and here also 2 by 5 is common, right? So take that part as your common part. Okay, so I am taking that 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7. Now take this part here, okay, plus 1 by 14 into 2 by 5 minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. The rest part I have written here. Okay, so whatever property, whichever property I am using here, write that property here. So commutative property. Okay, now see, in this case, I have told that 2 by 5 and here also you are having 2 by 5, right? So we have got a number common. Okay, so 2 by 5 is common. So take that common term outside. Okay, so what is that property? Distributive property, right? So by using distributive property, I can write, so I am taking this 2 by 5 and this 2 by 5 common. So if I take this 2 by 5, what is remaining term here? Minus 3 by 7, right? So minus 3 by 7 plus 1 by 14. Okay, so here 1 by 14 is remaining. So I have written that term here. Then our remaining term is 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. So write distributive property. Okay. Now what is the next step? We have to take the LCM, right? So in the case of 7 and 14, what is the LCM? 14 is our LCM, right? So write 2 by 5. 7 into 2 equal to 14, right? The same way multiply in the numerator also. 3 into 2, 7 into 2 plus 1 by 14. Now you can see that 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So minus 1 by 2 into 2 equal to 4. Okay. So here I have written 7 into 2 equal to 14. So whichever number you are multiplying in the denominator, the same number you have to multiply in the numerator also. So minus 3 into 2. Okay. Now you can write 2 by 5 minus 3 into 2, 6. 14 plus 1 by 14 minus 1 by 4. Okay. So by solving this, you will get 2 by 5 minus 6 plus 1 equal to minus 5 by 14 minus 1 by 4. Okay. So you can see that you can cancel 5, 5, 2 ones are 7, 2s are 14. So minus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 4. So in the case of 7 and 4, what is our LCM? 28 is our LCM, right? So 28 is the LCM. Okay. So 7 into 4 equal to 28. Similarly, minus 1 into 4. Okay. Minus 1 into 4 by 7 into 4. Here also minus 1 into 7 by 4 into 7. Why? Because 4 into 7 equal to 28. In the same way, 1 into 7. Okay. So whichever number you are multiplying the denominator, the same number multiply here also. Okay. So minus 1 into 4 equal to minus 4. Minus 1 into 7 is equal to minus 7 divided by 28. So instead of writing 22 times, I can take it as one time. Okay. So minus 4 and minus 7. So minus 4 minus 7. So both terms are negative, right? So you can add the numbers. Okay. So 7, 4, 11, right? So minus 11 by 28 is our answer. Understood? Why I have add 7 and 4? Because both terms are negative. If both terms are negative, then you have to add the numbers and put the negative sign here. So minus 11 by 28 is our answer. So hope everyone has understood the problem solving session here.